Hey y'all, it's Focus Diva once again. I am here and I'm wanting to talk about discrimination against size, particularly the plus size. I have a friend. I've never met her in person, but we're friends through an online weight loss forum, and I hadn't heard from her in a minute, so I wrote her to see what was going on with her progress and things like that. And she told me that she had gained about 20 pounds back, and she'd been really depressed and she's binge eating and pretty much using food for comfort. And she told me that long story short, that she was up for promotion at work and she felt that because of her size she didn't get it. She was well overqualified, and the girl that got the promotion, she was a lot skinnier, and she had been there 2 years less than what she had been there. The new girl was there for a year. My friend was there for 3 years, and she didn't get it, and it just put her in a depressed state, which is understandable. But she asked me, do I know how it feels to be discriminated against because of my size? And I told her I've been there and I've done that too. You just have to turn the negativity of others is something that's positive for you, and that's what I did, and this is why I'm making this video now. I've always been pretty much hefty, or what I mean, not hefty, but I've always been plus size or whatever. And I was in high school and I had a class. It was digital arts, and my professor, he asked, for the first project of the year, we have to take a picture of ourselves and we have to write something about ourselves to present to the class. And I was like, I can write, but I can't take the picture. I'm not good with the camera. And he told me that if you don't take the picture, then you would get a percentage off of your grade. And I was just like, I'm willing to take that chance. I just cannot take a picture of myself. I don't do pictures of myself. And so he saw that it was very serious, so he ended up altering my grades, or whatever. And he would always tell me, you are very pretty. I don't care what anyone tells you, you're pretty. And he always told me positive things. And so the end of the school year, I go get my grades and tell him bye, because he was one of my favorite teachers. And he was like, take that out. I was trying to turn my camera in, and he told me, keep the camera. And I was like, this is the school's camera. He says, keep that camera. That camera's for you. With this camera, you will find yourself. And I was like, thinking, I don't want to be a photographer. Like, what am I going to do with a camera? And he was like, with this camera, you will find yourself. He's like, you are pretty, and don't let anyone tell you any different. And so I was just like, okay. So I took the camera and I used the camera for years or whatever, taking pictures of any and everything but myself, because I cannot stand the camera on me. And so what happened? Hold on, I got a brain fart. So one day I'm sitting on my bed and I started taking pictures of myself, and I saw myself, but I could see myself in the mirror, but it was always like a do my hair and go. It was never just stare, because I don't like what I see, so I do not stare. I just get dressed, do my hair, and I go. And so I started taking pictures of myself, and I started seeing my real self, and I did not like it. I was disgusted by it. I was just crying. I just like, I can't live like this. The picture is the truth. It's reality. So when I saw myself on the pictures, I was just like, I have to change something. I have to lose weight. I have to do something, because I cannot live like this. I can't. When you hate yourself, when you hate that you're in a body, I feel like I'm stuck in a body that I shouldn't have. Like, because this body, it's not me. I'm not supposed to be skinny, but I'm not supposed to be like, this is what I felt about myself. And I went out and I said, I'm going to lose weight. I have to do it. So I lost the weight or whatever. And I just always had this camera or whatever, and this person told me, this, you should be a model. And I was like, what do you mean a model? And I said, you should be a model because you're always, you always got your camera and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, I just take pictures of people. Maybe I'll be a photographer. And she goes, no, you should be a model because you're really pretty. And I was with a guy cousin of mine, and he was just laughing. And I was like, why are you laughing? And he was like, I don't know why she keeps telling you to be a model. I think she's just playing with you. And I was like, no, I think she's serious, because every time I see her, she tells me that. And he was just like, models are skinny, you're not skinny. And I was just like, yeah, models are skinny. I just, wrote it off or whatever. I got home that night, y'all, and I got on the internet. And I just started researching plus size models or whatever. And I was like, I want to do that. That looks so much fun. Those girls are pretty, they're confident, they're this, they're that, and you know, I want to do it. I just didn't know how to start. Like, how do you sit there at 319 pounds, a size 24 wide, and say I want to be a model? Like, that's just something. It just sounds crazy. And you know, I just told myself I'm going to be a model, and you know, that's what I'm going to be. And the same person would be like, girl, you tripping, you know, just laughing at me and stuff. But I was just like, whatever, I'm going to show him and everybody else who doesn't believe me or whatever. So, whenever I would exercise, I became obsessed, y'all, with walking. Like, I just had to walk. My mom, she would be like, I live in Texas, so the weather out here is hot. It's so hot. It's like 102 daily. And she'd be like, why are you always outside walking? Get a gym membership. It's too hot to be walking. Why are you walking so long? And people would ask me, how can you walk? What do you think about when you walking? Like, you walk too much. And like, I never told them, because I was just like, they're gonna laugh at me or whatever. In my head, y'all, when I was walking all them days, it was, I'm gonna be a model. I gotta be a model. I have to be a model. Because I would just stay online looking at different girls, looking at their body type, and I said, I can get down to that size and I can become a plus size model. I'm always told that I'm pretty, you know what I'm saying? So it shouldn't be a problem with me being a model because I have the looks. I just have to work on my body or whatever. And so I did that, and I lost over 100 pounds, and I went down 12 sizes, and you know, I became a model, and people don't know that. And what I'm trying to get at is, people can be positive. I mean, people can be negative towards you all day. You don't have to take the negativity and depress yourself with it. Take it and make it something that's positive. You know, they laughed at me. People talked about me and this and that. And these are family. This is family members or whatever, and so-called friends who said this and that about me. And I just never let it get to me. You know, I just ignored it, and I just had in my mind that I have a goal, you know, and I'm going to complete that goal no matter what anyone tells me. I know what I want to be. And don't let people making fun of you determine what you become in life. Just because you're big doesn't mean you have to always be big. Lose the weight. And when you lose weight, it's better to have a goal. My goal was to become a model, and I am. I'm not a famous model, but I have that title, and I can float it around. I can say freely that I'm a model because I've earned that title. At the end, I'll include some pictures or whatever, but I go from 300 and something pounds to being on set, you know, getting my hair and my makeup done, having my wardrobe picked out for me. You know, I go from that to that. And so, you know, that should tell any girl, never give up. Don't take what people say negative and let it get you down. Always stay positive, because if you don't love yourself, then no one will. And never let anyone determine what you become in life. You could be 400 pounds and you want to become a model. Become one. Don't let the little giggles and laughs determine what you become. If you want to do that, then do it. Okay? That's all I want to say. Don't let anyone discourage you from anything. Don't let anyone get you off track. Stay focused. If this is something that you really want, you have to stay focused. People are going to always talk. Always. Whether you're 100 pounds or 200 pounds, they're going to always talk. But make sure you give them something to talk about. The guy that made me feel like pretty much shit, my cousin, he looks at me now and says, you lost a lot of weight. I cannot believe you lost that much weight. And I'm just like, And someone asked me, how could you still even talk to him? He used to say all types of stuff to you. And I tell him that I thank him. I haven't personally thanked him, but I thank him in my mind, because if he wouldn't have talked about me, I wouldn't have had the willpower or whatever to go and lose the weight and become what I've become today. You know, so I thank him. So anyone negative, thank them for being negative. You know? That's it for now, y'all. Thanks for watching.